Greetings, friends. So, I guess many of you will know that I have, over many years, been the owner of a Trumpet. And then for a period of time, about 5 years, I wasn't the owner of the Trumpet because I sold my trumpet, I sold my flugelhorn, and vowed never to play music again. Then during that time, I lost a couple of teeth. These two here. One at the back as well, actually. These two. So I have like a partial denture. I won't remove it now. I'm embarrassed myself even more. But yeah, so I've got this false teeth in there. And then about a year ago, I decided that I wanted to play the trumpet again. So I've ended up, after a couple of very kind friends lent me instruments, I've ended up borrowing this beauty from Mark Crown. So shout out to King Crowning. Mark Crown, I think he's on tour with Rudimental at the minute. Great young man. Possibly one of the most handsome trumpet player. He sent me that, and I've been getting back into it and making some slow progress. But Andy's Music reached out to me the other week via Facebook and said they'd like to send me some bits of kit, which is lovely. And I received this kit, and there's several items. The first of which, as you see here, it's a valve case with a receiver. You put your mouthpiece in, and this is for buzzing. And practicing your valves. So you can be sat on the train, you can be sat while the missus is watching Love Island, or sat while you're watching Narcos, and fiddling around with your valves, doing some practice. And I did my first go at it this morning, and I've not been able to compare it with any other item because I've never been one for gadgets. I've never been one for gear. Right, trumpet gear, mouthpieces and instruments, etc. I just haven't. But this is good. It seems to be fairly well made, as well as maybe something like this could be. It's got a resistance thing here. You can change the resistance, and I think it's a really handy item. And at the minute, because I'm kind of going through a period of playing some very basic, simple, fundamental things. It's something that can aid me with that, I think, possibly. So yeah, that's that bit of kit from Andy's Music. Another bit of kit is a practice mute. Now I recently bought a practice mute from Tony Hawkins, a Hawkins practice mute. I think it's fantastic, really good. And I've been away for the last 6 weeks in a hotel room, training for a new day job, for a new job. And I've been in the hotel room, so after work when I get home, about 5-6 o'clock, I have my dinner in the hotel, and then I've been in my room doing my long tones and trying to do my daily practice, which I'm a lot more diligent about nowadays than I ever was, even when I was supposedly a pro. But that's a different story. And it's difficult, I think, to be playing in a practice mute all the time. You know, you take it off when you come back home and your chops just don't feel right. But the Hawkins mute is excellent. Prior to that, I had a Stumvy Oak mute. I thought it was okay, but I would say I much prefer the Hawkins. I think the Hawkins is excellent. I pulled this out of the bag today, and it comes in a lovely little drawstring package. But if you don't use it for this, you might have other things that you want to use that for, marbles, whatever you like to carry around with you on gigs. I pulled it out, the mute, and put it in the end. And I thought it kind of felt a bit flimsy, a bit plasticky. So I thought maybe this is something for little Johnny, you know, that's like 5 and started to play trumpet. Probably better than I can, but feels alright, and I think it kind of sounds okay, much better than what I expected, but it feels nice when I'm playing into it. It feels like it slots, it feels like, you know, fairly centred, as well as I'm able to centre my sound at the minute, and it's all right little bit of kit, so I like it. I've no idea how much they retail at, but I would say that I don't think they're very expensive. But it's decent, it's okay. I've never tried one of those mutes that a lot of people say are really good. I've seen Rex Richardson and other people with those. I would imagine that's kind of like a bit similar, but it's good. And then the other bit of kit was this. Now all the non-trumpet guys are like, nasal hair remover, I need one, but this is not one of those. This is a mute that a mirror that you can clip onto your trumpet, so you can see yourself when you're playing and observe what's going on in your face or whatever. Or you might want to use it to see if anyone's sneaking up behind you. I think that's something that I'd probably use it for, more than watching my chops, to be honest, if you know what I mean. But yeah, he sent me that. It's really nice little bit of kit. I'm sure that I'll find some use for that going forward. And the other bit was a leather valve case guard. Now I'm not going to use that for now, partly because this borrowed trumpet of mine, which is a Geneva trumpet, it has a valve case. I think it's like a Taylor style valve case. It's far too big to fit that on. And this is a lovely trumpet. It visually very similar, I think, to a Constellation. But I've no idea if it plays like one or not, because I've never played a Constellation. Personally, I'm looking forward to acquiring a new instrument later on this year. I've got a few things in mind that I'd like to go for, but it was incredibly kind of Mark Crown to have helped a brother out and lent me that horn. So this is the end of the first ever trumpet kit video I've ever had need to do. I'd like to thank Andy's Music for sending me the gear, and hit him up on in the comments below if you need more information from him on his wares. He's a good guy, and I really do appreciate him sending out these bits of kit that will get put to good use, especially the practice mute alongside with my Hawkins mute. That said, is just beautiful, and the buzzer, I'm going to be using that a lot, fiddling around with my valves and buzzing in public places. So yeah, one love everybody, keep doing what you're doing. Thanks Andy, Andy's Music.